Hey everybody, Tanya Atomic here, and today I'm going to be trying out the Creep It Real Halloween palette from Makeup Obsession. It is from Revolution Beauty. I was not going to buy any more Halloween stuff from them, but it was on sale for $5, so that was hard to say no to. So anyway, I'm going to try this out and do some swatches. So I have my makeup on, my eyes are primed. I'm going to go ahead and swatch some of these shades. So this first shade here is called Terror, and it is a brown matte shade. And that swatches really well. Here is Goblin. That amazing band Goblin. If you have a chance to see them live, do it. The Creeps. This is Hot Pink. I swatched that badly, but it actually swatches okay. Goosebumps is the Silver Shimmer here. That's really pretty. And this next one here is Bump in the Night. That one swatched really pale. Let me do a second one. It's sort of a burgundy shimmer. Okay, so that builds, but the first one was kind of pale. And then Spooky is sort of a champagne. So I'm gonna watch Los Spookies. That's a good show. It's really funny. Let me know if you watch it. And then Fright is it's coming off slightly purple, but it is a brown with a purple undertone, matte shade here. So that comes off a little patchy. It's a little patchy. The other Makeup Obsession palettes have a couple patchy, darker mattes. So it's kind of in line with what the other ones are. Low Key, that feels really smooth. That swatch is really pretty. It's like a copper. Horror is black. Let's see how this swatches, because the black in their other, oh, that's not too bad. Slightly patchy, but actually not too bad. And then the last one here is this purple one, Authentic, which is really soft. Okay, so here are all the shades swatched, and I'm going to go ahead and try them out. I want to see how the Hot Pink performs, so I'm going to go ahead and do sort of a pinky purple look. And I'm afraid that Fright is just not going to perform very well. I can kind of tell already. So this Hot Pink, the Creeps, is pretty nice. I'm gonna go for Goblin. Sometimes when I test shades, I just pile them on and try to see how many I can put down. I'm gonna try Authentic. I'm gonna have the Creeps kind of blend into Spooky, the champagne-y color. So I'm gonna put Bump in the Night along the lower lash. Okay, that one, not wanting to show up that much. Okay, so Bump in the Night is just subtle. It's not doing too much. And then Goosebumps, I'm gonna put in the inner corner. Let's see what that's about. Okay, Goosebumps is definitely a stronger color than Bump in the Night. Kind of shearing it out a little. Okay, so that's my finished look. What do I think of the palette? I did like it, although some of the shades, particularly this one and this one, were kind of patchy and a little pale. But the rest of the colors I did like. I like the Halloween vibes. It was only $5, so I do like it for $5. I will continue to use it. It looks a little bit, it's really weird. It looks slightly patchy. Like the eye look itself looks slightly patchy on the camera, but in the mirror in real life it looks good. So I don't know, it just doesn't come across as well. But I have noticed with the better quality shadows, that doesn't happen. So even though it doesn't look patchy to my naked eye, it does in the camera, and so do some of the other shadows that aren't as high quality. When I use something, let's say Nomad Cosmetics, or even when I use this guy here, it didn't show up like that. So I think it's just picking up the patchiness more because of the lighting or something. I have no idea. But anyway, so Battle of the Revolution Beauty palettes. Here they are again. Black is the New Black, Take It to the Grave, Creep It Real, and Haunted House. Which one did I like the least? I think I said this last time, but Black is the New Black, even though I did enjoy it, and there's some beautiful shades in there, the black was bad. So, although this isn't like my least favorite palette in the world, I do rank it lowest out of these four because, I mean, come on, the black is not the best. Out of these two, I say the quality of the shades are pretty much the same. This is a hard one. I'm going to go with this as the lesser, not because of any quality, but just out of aesthetics. I do like it. I love pinks and purples and browns and stuff like that, but for the Halloween vibes, I kind of like this zombie-ish with the pumpkin and the yellow and the kind of greeny, goldy, olivey colors and stuff. So yeah, I like that. Especially this Tombstone olivey color. So yeah. And Graveyard. I think Graveyard, was that a little bit patchy? Graveyard was a little bit patchy, but I like the color. And the winner then is Haunted House palette. So this one just it has more shades. It costs a little more, it's $15, but that's still very affordable for a nice palette of this size. It's metal and then it's got a full mirror. I review it in a different video and I will link that below. But the shade quality is just better. They're smoother, they're more blendable, and it's just better. This leans, more towards the oranges and the reds, and there's not really any other colors to choose from. But it does win in the palette showdown because of the quality of the shadows. Now, I also am wearing this Kiss of Death Halloween liquid lipstick in the shade Vampire, also by Makeup Obsession. And that's what I'm wearing right now. I love it. It's really pretty. It's comfortable. It dries down, but it's not like overly dry. It's a tiny, teeny bit tacky. Tiny, teeny bit. It's not like sticky or anything. But just saying that it doesn't dry all the way down to where your lips feel dry. My very one only criticism is this here, This doe foot is so round and wide at the top. It's really hard. I mean, my lips come to points at the top. I mean, serious triangle points. And I have a hard time getting into the points with this kind of a applicator. I mean, it just won't make the points. And so when you're doing with the liquid lipstick that dries down, you really only have a limited time and a limited way that you can, work it until it dries and you're stuck with whatever. And sometimes it's not fixable. This was a little bit fixable. This lipstick was a little bit fixable and a little bit more workable. So I like that, but I don't like the applicator, unfortunately, for me. If you have rounded lips, I think it would be perfect. That's it for the Creep It Real palette and the Palette Showdown. Thanks for watching.